is Tomomi Gariano, a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is day 25 of Inktober 2025. Today's tangle is ing or ing by Zentangle. This is Zentangle official tangle, and this is really fun tangle, but it can be a little confusing if this is your first time. So I'll go step by step. So you start with this zigzag line. Any kind of zigzag line is fine, and as usual I'm gonna follow step out to the T first. So I'm gonna start from the corner. Or find the end of this line, this zigzag line, and start from the edge or corner and land somewhere on the line below. So you repeat this going on both sides. So you start with zigzag, and then you're connecting corner to line, corner to line, corner to line, going both sides. And then according to step out, you're gonna again connect corner to line, corner to line. So I forgot this one. Corner to line, corner to line. So repeat the same process like this. And then you have this amazing origami folded paper like look. But sometimes this can be confusing. So the easiest way to approach this tangle is, so you start with zigzag, and then you do first two steps are the same. So you go zigzag, and then you connect corner to line below, going both sides, zigzagging. And then you're gonna instead of drawing line going this direction like I did according to the step out, you're gonna flip this 180 degree, and then you repeat the same thing you just did. Corner to line below, corner to line below. So you're doing exactly the same thing for two second and third steps. Then you have exactly the same result. So whichever makes sense to you. This is a wonderful tangle. If you have chance, I highly encourage you to go visit the step outs that's on the show note. Follow the Inktober tangle list, and then you will find the step out on my show note. And also in the show note you will find an amazing image of a sculpture that inspired this tangle. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do this tangle with wavy line instead of zigzag with the corner. But even with wavy line, you kind of sort of have corner, rounded corners. So the same idea, corner to the line below, corner to the line below, like this. And then I'm doing the way that I'm not turning the tile, so it's gonna look like this. And I'm gonna do multiple of these. Maybe next one's gonna be a little bigger, going behind. So this one, I'm just gonna go off the paper, and maybe here like this. So maybe one more here. I'll do this one going this way. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I think it's more interesting or beautiful if you do it bigger than really small. But that's just me, so you can do it small if you want to. Well, since I have like big, middle, small, maybe I'll do even smaller one here. So anyways, if you go visit the Step Out, it's really fascinating to look at the sculpture that inspired this tangle. It's mesmerizing and makes you wonder how did I think it was Molly even came up with this just by looking at the sculpture, because it's a three-dimensional object she saw, and she turned that into this beautiful tangle. So I'm gonna order this. Maybe I'll do something different on this side. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. And so this one's gonna go like this. So I have to think. When I think, I stop talking. I can't think about the tango and talk at the same time. So I hope you're enjoying the silence, or maybe your favorite music to tango. But now, I decided what to do, and I'm in a kind of repetitive phase, and I can start talking. So this is day 25, but I'm recording this ahead of the time. Like I mentioned a few days ago, that I'm heading to Kyoto this weekend for the workshop or for an event that I will be teaching with Midori Furuhashi from Japan and Debbie New from Singapore. So I won't be able to do the Inktober videos on the day of each day. So I'm recording these ahead of the time for this weekend. So that puts me ahead of my Inktober challenge, which is kind of nice. Sometimes it's nice to be ahead. So in Japan, we, as a kid, as a student, we get summer break from usually around sometime toward the end of July till end of October. It's shorter compared to some of you get in Northwest. I know the summer breaks are much longer for some of you, or even in Europe, I don't know. But in Japan, we get summer breaks, and it's, for us, it's not the end of the school year. School year starts in April and ends in April, so it's a mid-school that we get summer break. So we actually get homework during the summer break. And I don't know nowadays how much homework kids get, but at least when I was a kid, there's a lot of homework, or at least it felt a lot of homework. Maybe it wasn't that much, I can't remember how much exactly, but it felt like there was a lot of homework. So as a kid, I was the kind of kid who did my homework on the very last few days of summer break. I mean, some people did. I think some years I might have done ahead of the time, maybe at the beginning, try to get it done as much as possible so that you can enjoy your break. Or in some, but most of the years I just scramble at the very of end of summer break to finish my homework, all the homework. So I still am kind of in the same way, that when there's deadline of the project, I often procrastinate to the very end. And I never missed the deadline, or I usually did the homework, so the end result is the same, right? But it's just who I am, haven't changed after this many years. But as I grew older, I learned to plan better, and sometimes, like this Inktober challenge, I can be ahead of everybody sometimes. But for me to be ahead, I need good reason, like this one. Because I won't be able to do it. I'm doing it ahead of time, so it's not really in a technical sense. I guess I'm not really ahead because, well, I guess I am. Well, who cares, right? But anyways, that's why I'm recording this before the day of the event. But this video won't be released till the day of this Tangle, 25th. So when you're watching this video, I am in Kyoto, teaching. Actually, that would have been yesterday, because the event is on 24th, I think. But I won't be back till 26th, because I'm gonna go see my friends while I'm in Kyoto and catch up with friends from high school, friends from college, things like that. So and then I think I mentioned a few days ago about doing the last day on YouTube Live. I think I'm gonna do that. So it will be on October 31st, right? October has 31 days, right? Yeah, October 31st, and I will do my last one on YouTube Live, and sometime in the morning for me, I think. So that would be for people who are in like North America time zones. It will be late afternoon or maybe evening, toward the evening, not late evening, but like early evening the day before. So that would be October 30th. I will do YouTube Live for my last day, and don't worry, it will be recorded. I know everybody has different schedule, and what's nice about video is you can watch whenever you have time, and you can catch up, you can pause, slow down, take a break, whatever. But just for the last one, I'm gonna do the last day on YouTube Live. I thought it would be fun, even if only a few people join me on live session. Like, it will be fun to tangle together and you can ask me a question, while we tangle together, or while you watch me tangle. So that'll be fun. So I hope you can make it, and I will announce the exact timing schedule when I come back. But sometime on October 31st morning in Japan time. So if you are in North America, it will be in the evening, early evening of October 30th. So if you don't have anything on the calendar yet, please mark, pencil in my YouTube live in your calendar, and then we can tangle together. That'll be fun. And if not, you can watch me later, watch us later on a recording. So I'm gonna just bring these lines back a little bit. And I try not to cover what I'm doing with my hand, but sometimes, I get carried away, and especially when I'm working on the detail, it's much easier for me to tangle, draw with my pen standing like this, but I try to, when I remember, I try to hold my pen at lower angle so that my hand is not covering since I'm recording. But sometimes I forget, and you see when I hold my pen in this angle, I tend to my line tend to go where I didn't intend. Which is a little frustrating, but you can always make it work. You make it even stronger, even add even more drama and make it work. So I'm not too worried about how it's gonna look at the end. I'm just having fun. This is meant to be fun. Never meant to be stressful experience. If you're working on a tangle that feels a little confusing, take a break, take a deep breath, and go do something else, and come back and approach with the refreshed mind. And also check out other instructors' videos, because we all see space in a different ways. So maybe my explanation doesn't make sense, but when you look at somebody else's explanation, all of a sudden light bulb clicks. That happens to me there. When I was learning the Tangle, we did a few days ago, I can't remember which day, triply, one with a bunch of triangles with lots of auras. I just couldn't do that tangle when I learned it first time from a instructor. But then later on, I took a lesson from somebody else, and she explained it to me in different ways, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I get it, now I get it. So we're all different. So if something feels a little too challenging, just check out different resources. Maybe you will find something that make better sense to you. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 26. Bye now.